But first, Wheeling Park High School's principal staunchly defends the teacher whose work was used as an example by one West Virginia legislator wanting to control what students are being taught. Thanks for joining us tonight for 7 News at 5. I'm Katherine Guyon. Republican lawmaker Chris Pritt is the author of the so-called Anti-Stereotyping Act. It would require teachers to post all their lesson plans that might involve non-discrimination, diversity, equity, inclusion, race, ethnicity, or gender. DK Wright spoke with Wheeling Park's principal and that teacher today, and she's live now in the 7 newsroom with their reactions. DK.
Catherine, the teacher's words were reportedly on a video produced by the school. One lawmaker on a statewide radio broadcast last week used them as an example of teaching philosophies he says are in the category of critical race theory. Using this teacher's class as an example of what should be avoided is in itself a bad example, according to the principal.
We are not teaching critical race theory here at Wheeling Park High School. We are not teaching and pushing kids towards communist and Marxist thinking.
The lesson plan that apparently created this furor? Shakespeare's Othello and some supplemental materials to help kids talk about it.
We talk about how is a character represented and what are the motivations behind that representation. So specifically, Othello is a black character created by a white author, and how does that change his experience and our experience of that character as well?
To look at it from its historical perspective on what race was back then when Shakespeare was writing. And again, those are the things we're trying to teach our kids to do. So when they leave us and they're reading the newspaper and they're reading articles on the internet, they can be critical of it and make decisions for themselves.
They say the ideas are openly discussed.
It's definitely not presented as there's a right answer and a wrong answer in my classroom ever.
And if the ideas they arrive at are about the value of equality, Principal Daler will not apologize for that.
You know, we want our students to feel loved here in the building, to be represented here in the building, for their voices to matter here in the building, regardless of race, gender. We want that for our kids. So no, I don't have a problem with that.
House Bill 4011 is currently in the West Virginia House Judiciary Committee. DK Wright live in the 7 newsroom working for you.